That's for you.
Oh, was it?
Yeah,
Thanks
you
very
just
much.
stand there. We're talking into that one.
What, like?
Just, yeah. Look, we haven't really got enough length on this, but it's okay. Behave yourself. Behave yourself. Rob, congratulations. Let's talk about the final for a start. Enormous finishes all over the place. 162 setup shot. You can't miss if you hit a 162. That next visit, you may just give you the leg.
No, do you know, I said to Rabbi, I said, it's the only thing in my game what I actually believe's been missing of late is me big finishing, me bullseyes, and I've hit a few today, and look, I rocked up today. I thought I played better today, but at the same time, I've couldn't win a game the last 2 days, so look, I'm grateful. It's just one of them.
You've played at a great standard all day, but the semi-final performance against Callum Ridge, you must have been delighted with. I mean, it was 111 average nearly.
Oh, do you know, how much bottle has he got? I thought myself, do you know, I'm 1-2-4. I thought I'd reject the bullseye because Rabbi tells me, he said, oh, just lay it up there, miss it. And then all of a sudden, 1-4-5 goes in, but at 11 next leg, I showed me class. But credit to him, that's really big kahunas.
Your second title of the year, both on the Players' Championship Series. You've said before, so far this year, you've really enjoyed getting back into this routine of playing these sort of weekend tournaments, whether it's Euro Tour or Pro Tour, the occasional big major, the big TV ones. It seems to be reflected in your game because you're consistently good, very good.
Yeah, I suppose it probably made me feel like 6 years ago when I rocked up and I had time to sort of fix myself. I've got time to do what I want to do. I've got time with the family, which is always important. And look, I had 3 days a week at home. I think what's unsettled me today for the first two, obviously I had 1 day at home, not even that, and it affected me. I didn't really like it. But no, look, going forward, I think it's limitless to where we can go.
Well, look, you go into the European Championship after tomorrow, of course. We've got another day of action here in Barnsley. Going to play that? You going to play tomorrow?
Yeah, I think I will after today, you know. Nothing like trying to accumulate a loss before you go and play a big one. Because that's the way I've won it all the time.
Well, look, it is a big one, and you've won it 2 of the last 3 years, the European Championship, but then there's loads more to come. And
Three finals in 5 years, Dan. Well, not bad for an amateur.
Not bad going, is it? Yeah, you absolutely love going to Dortmund again. But, I mean, you've got to really fancy your chances. Yeah,
of course. Look, I've got a tough first round. But everything's tough now, you know. You look sort of like when I probably rocked up and everyone won a warrior, and I managed to get away with a few games and then got me brilliant best out, and now you've got to produce, now you've got to perform, and look, what else do you want? If you're going to be in the room and you deserve to be in the room, you've got to play your best stuff now, and I love it actually. I think if I'm under par, go on.
I've got to ask you, Rob, with the way you're playing, and there's major titles, you know, you could defend the European Championship, you're up in the top 8 in the world. If next year there's World Series and Premier League spots available, how would you feel about them?
Yeah, don't get me wrong, they're great events, and I've done them, and I have to admit, the 4 years what I did do everything, fondly appreciated. At the minute, for where I am, I'm enjoying doing what I'm doing, you know, there's no disillusion, but you can't snub these events, and also I've got sponsors to think about, I suppose.
So it's a maybe, but look, anyway.
No, but the sponsors would kill me if I didn't.
Okay, right, we might have had a little about turn on that. However, I know that you'll want the European Championship. We've got the Grand Slam, the Players' Championship finals. We've got the World Championship.
So qualify me for the Grand Slam, nearly.
That's a very good question.
I haven't been qualified.
I don't think. Well, there is the qualifier to play for as well. But with the way that you're playing, I
signed in the other day. I didn't really want to go. I've never had to go yet, but if you're telling me I've got to go,
you might have to.
Dan Dawson is the man.
Well, I tell you what,
he knows everything.
Just go to the European Championship and win that again, and make the final, and then that's not a problem, is it?
I keep pulling my socks up, mate. They're going to look like stockings and suspenders. It's not good for business.
Well, there is a fine way to end it. Rob Cross Voltage, the reigning European champion, his second. We've really messed that up, haven't we? It's the only thing you've got wrong all day.
I blame you.
And that's fair enough, because he's not really put a foot wrong. Incredible final, beats Peter Wright. Saw a stunning run from Callum Ridge, who really worried this man despite 111 average. We're back for the final day here at Barnsley Metrodome tomorrow, 12 o'clock start. Rob Cross, our third different winner in 3 days. Is it going to be 4 and 4? Or will this man double up? See you tomorrow.